What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Jack Sprat video, where today I'm doing a solo run. So all week I have been trunking all the way up to Glasgow and back. I've done 4 night shifts of that, but today they don't need that. There's not enough stuff that's needing to go to Glasgow, so they've put me on a separate run. And instead of starting at 10:30 at night, I'm now starting at 9. So what I've done is I've come in, I've done my vehicle checks, I've signed in, done all the paperwork. I'm now hooked up to a trailer and I'm just waiting for them to just finish offloading the last few bits. I'm not due out till 10. So it's now 9:30. It's time to just sit back, chill out and just wait for them to finish loading the trailer, basically. But where am I going today? Well, let me tell you. If I can see. I don't need glasses, honestly. So I am off to Heathrow, and then from Heathrow I'm going up to Hoddesdon, and then from Hoddesdon I'm over to Northampton, and then from Northampton I'm back to the yard. Scheduled arrival back here is 7:30 tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's going to be a good shift. There's lots of deliveries to do, plenty to be getting on with. As soon as they get their backside in gear and get the trailer finished off, then we can hit the road. So yeah, obviously I appreciate you guys being patient with me and understanding that I'm not going to be vlogging whilst going to Scotland. I've seen a couple of comments saying, oh, if you do a video to Scotland, I reckon that would be quite good. I appreciate that comment, thank you. But personally I don't think it will be, because it's a double man trunk. Basically we swap driving. I sleep for 3 hours in the passenger seat, or 2 hours by the time I've settled down and we get on the road and whatnot. I sleep for 2 hours up to T-Bay. I take over the driving from T-Bay up to Glasgow, and then the second driver takes over from me from Glasgow back to T-Bay, which then I take over the driving from T-Bay southbound back here. So it's literally plain simple, easy run, and it's a 13-hour shift, 14 hours if it's if there's bad traffic. So I just don't think that doing 4 time lapses, or you know, just a simple run up there and back is good enough for YouTube. Not from my aspect anyway. You know, some people might enjoy doing that sort of stuff, but I'd rather have content where I'm talking to you guys and actually showing you what I do, the uncouplings and all that sort of stuff. Whereas literally we arrive in Glasgow, my co-pilot jumps out, detaches the trailer, we speak to the shunter, see what trailer we're taking back, go couple up, we sit there for 15-20 minutes, have a coffee, have a break, and then we hit the road again. To me, it's just not good. So yeah, I'm going to wait for these to finish loading and then we're going to get on the way. And 20 minutes later we're out of there. The time is now 10 to 10. So now we are just heading towards the motorway. Well, it's actually now 5 to 10. We're heading to the motorway, ready to hit the journey all the way down to London. I'm kind of glad that it's this side of London, because anything further I just hate doing, because there's always dramas and carnage and yeah, everything else in between. No matter what time of day you go down there. So yeah, now we're gonna hit the motorway. I think it's going to take me M5, M42, and then down to the M40, and then you follow that all the way down to the M25. Where I'm going is just off the M4, so it'll be on the M25 for a short period, down to the M4, head westbound towards Wales, and I think it's like 1 or 2 junctions up there. But yeah, it's going to be a nice plain sailing day. and it'll be nice to finish early, because I'm not going to lie, I've only been to the gym once this week, which is poor performance from me. Last week I done 6 days. This week I've only done 1, and that's only because literally the times that I've been finishing, and just the pure energy that's been taken out of me from driving and doing the 13-14 hour shifts, it just kills you. So by the time you finish, you're like, oh well, I need to go home, I need to go to bed. And trying to find that extra bit of energy just to do an hour in the gym when you're already having 11 hours downtime anyway. From the minute you finish to the minute I start again, there's only 11 hours in it. So by the time I get home, it's like 10 hours. If I do an hour in the gym, it's then 9 hours, and then I want some breakfast because I won't eat through the day or through the night shift. So I'll have some breakfast, porridge or Weetabix or something, and then by the time you sit down, you unwind and ready for bed, it's like you're having 7-8 hours sleep, and then obviously you've got to get up again, so I can have a shower, have my tea. So yeah, you only tend to normally have like 6 hours sleep, which is plenty, but because obviously you sleep through the night shift anyway, so it's not actually too bad. Looks like I'm not going the M5. So they've started closing off junction 8 of the M6, which was obviously the split onto the M5. So now I'm not going that way, I'm going down to the M6. I don't know if it's going to take me the M1. I wouldn't have thought so, because it's then further around the M25. So maybe it's going to take me down the M42 this way, and then pick up the M40 going past, Birmingham Airport and that way instead. So yeah, let's wait and see what the sat nav's saying. Currently I'm going to be there at 12:30, which is exactly the time that I'm booked in to be there. Hopefully I can make up some time through the night. If I can finish a little bit earlier, then even better, so I can go and have an hour and a half in the gym, and then go spend the morning with the other half before she goes to work. So yeah, that'll be ideal if that would happen.
I don't wanna know. Yeah, it was an illusion now. You're leaving all the doors like that. Yeah, I don't wanna know. Yeah, I don't wanna know.
That's the first delivery accomplished. So what I was told is I'd sit there for a while whilst they unloaded me, and then I'd go up to my next destination in Hoddesdon. But that wasn't the case. It was more drop the trailer, hook up to the new one, and then just wait until they finish loading it. So there was me thinking that I'd have to sit and wait for them to unload, and it's all manual handling and whatever, and it normally takes like a couple of hours or something, or an hour to unload the trailer. But yeah, I was quite surprised for them to say, oh, it's a drop and swap and carry on up with the new one. But hey, that's keeping me ahead of schedule, and I'm not meant to be at my next destination till like 3, but I'm going to now be there at like 2. So yeah, it's definitely beneficial for me, which is all good. I was going to record me obviously reversing the trailer and everything, but it was that chaotic in the yard. I had the shunter coming round me, and I had one of the guys watching me like reversing, and I was getting a little bit confused with where they wanted the trailer and all that sort of stuff. So whilst they were directing me and everything, it was just a case of just sit and be patient. But yeah, I didn't want to obviously start trying to get the camera out when I got a bit distracted then, sorry. There was 2 Lamborghinis parked at the side. I didn't want to start trying to set the camera up to record when it was just absolutely chaotic in the yard. So yeah, we're now on to the next one. I'm just about to get back on the M4, I think. Yeah, it'll be the M4, back onto the M25. I'm going clockwise around to Hoddesdon. Behold your horses, Nelly.
With a broken spleen, yeah. I'm blessed with the mess you leave, yeah. It's hard to stop in me, yeah. So I don't wanna know the things that you left in my brain, starting all over again. I only put it away, now you run back in my face. I'm done with all that you can say, so leave me alone, 'cause I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. Yeah, it was an illusion now. You're leaving all the doors locked out. And I don't wanna know. Yeah, I don't wanna know.
Second delivery or drop, whatever you want to call it, done. Now I've just pulled over to finish my taco break. I had 15 minutes in Heathrow whilst they were finishing loading off. So now I'm just finished, sat here, gonna have my taco, sit and chill for half hour, and then up to the final destination, which is Northampton, which is on the way back anyway. Up the M1, off of Northampton, and then yeah, back to the yard. So I'm ahead of schedule still at the moment. I wasn't meant to leave Hoddesdon until 4 o'clock. Yeah, it wasn't meant to leave there till 4 o'clock, and then ended up leaving at 2:30. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah. So I'm due in Northampton at 5:30. Currently I'm going to be there at 4:30, well 4:20. Obviously with the taco break and everything, it's going to add on a little bit of time, but I'm going to sit here, chill, and just let the taco do what it needs to do. So yeah, I'll catch you all when I'm back on the move. Well, the third drop is done. I didn't even have to do anything. Basically pulled in because I've already got an empty, because Hoddesdon had nothing for Northampton. So I went in empty and I said, right, I've just come from Hoddesdon with an empty. I'm going back to Central. What's what's there for me? And you phoned into someone, they said, yeah, there's nothing for me to take, so just carry on with the same trailer you got. I went, okay, fair enough, mate, no props. So I spun around in the yard and now I'm heading back. But means I'm going to be back a lot earlier than I thought. But I would like to just pull over for 15 minutes to stretch my legs, because my bloody one knee is playing right up. I'm sounding like I'm getting old, and to be fair, I am. I'm nearly 30 in a few years. But yeah, I just need to find somewhere probably along this A45 just to stretch my leg, my one knee just a bit, just to give me a little bit of bloody room, because you sit in the same position for bloody so long, your knee kind of locks up. I must have done something with it when I damaged it in school. At first I didn't think much about it, but now it's like, yeah, I think my knee's a bit buggered. So nice to just get out, stretch my leg and give me some fresh air as well, and then we'll continue the journey. It's an hour and a half back to Central now. So yeah, not much of a fun video, but what else can I do? I'm trying to make use of every opportunity that I get making videos, because it's not just about making entertaining and fun videos, as much as that's what I want to do. It's also about, you know, educating as well. So this is what a day in the life is as a trucker. You know, you have your run sheet come through. Okay, so like earlier, like this evening, yesterday evening, I went into work, I got my run sheet, my keys, my fuel card and everything like that. And it said I was going to Heathrow, to Hoddesdon, and then up to Northampton. And you kind of plan your night, your day, whatever, on the details that you're given. But the educating side is the problems you experience and the stuff that can change your day around in a flash. Okay, mine's changed for the better this time, but sometimes you can get to site and things will change completely and absolutely ruin your whole day. Excuse me for just a second whilst my ear plays up. Oh, I had one of them really itchy ear rolls that I just had to ram my finger in and give it a wiggle. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's see what happens when I get back. It's been a few days later and I'm only just getting around to doing the outro, so I never actually done one at the end of the video, so I'm doing it now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you click the like button, leave a comment, smash that subscribe button for all, and don't forget ding dong that notification bell for all future uploads. Until the next one, adios.